Can you guys see me and hear me? Okay, it's a little bit blown out. Oh my gosh, this camera. First time streaming, guys. So, hello. It's so much easier when I can just edit all of this out. You feel me? This light. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna move the light back because I'm doing a makeup stream, and if you can't see the makeup, then what even is the point? 1 second. Okay, how does that sound and how does that look? Feels a little bit better. I feel like you can actually see the makeup. Well, I don't have any on, but hypothetically. Hi everyone, I'm so excited you're here. It's so funny because like you guys are all my friends and I'm like talking to you, but I can't hear any of you. Let's see. There, I think the sound should be a little bit better. Thank you guys for coming. All right, so I'm super excited. I really want to get into, right, I felt like it was like really bright on my face too. So I really want to get into live streaming. I think that YouTube is really fun, like making videos is really fun, but I feel like it's not so much of like a conversation, and I really want Star Wars friends. So this way we can like kind of interact as much as we can in like real time. You feel me? So if this goes well and if I like it, then maybe we can experiment with other live streams in the future. Um, hey everyone. Okay, so I wanted to design like my own Sith character to start with. So I was thinking about like what I want her to look like. There's so many great Sith designs that I saw online, like concept art of like the original Ventress, and she looked so sick. Mother Talzin concept art looks sick, but um, for this one, I wanted to take inspiration from a Venus flytrap. So I was looking at planets on Wikipedia, and there's like 5 or 6 planets that have like man-eating plants, and I thought that would be great for like a Sith character. Um, so, uh, Right, I thought it was Sithy too. I was like, it's giving a little bit Darth Vader, so what Sith will you be? I'm kind of like making my OC right now. So I made my own face chart and I like made a few like designs of like ideas that I like. And so I mean there's so much that I really want to play with. Like I'm really interested in like doing something in the center of my face. I'm really interested with trying to manipulate my features as much as I can. So we're gonna try that. Some of these feel a little bit too colorful for like a Sith. This one feels the most Sithy to me. Let's see. So I'm gonna kind of just wing it. I swear I have been thinking about this for a week, like what kind of design I want to do. But I'm just gonna wing it and we're just gonna play and have fun. I also made a headpiece because I'm gonna try to do my hair. I'm not a hairstylist, but I have ideas. So I made like this headpiece. I don't know why I thought that I could just make something super last minute, but I did. So I'm thinking I'll have my hair kind of like pulled back, kind of like Clea from Andor, kind of like that kind of vibe with these in there. I also made like a bunch of spines that kind of feel like a Venus flytrap moment. And yeah, so we're gonna do that. I also got contacts. This is like show and tell, but you guys like all have to listen to me. This is like show and tell, except you guys can't show me anything. You just have to watch me. Okay, so I got like these Darth Maul contacts and I got like an all white contact because in my head, like when you become a Sith, I feel like you have to go through some shit, you know, like look at Anakin. He lost like both his legs. He lost an arm. Look at Kylo, got his face slashed in. I feel like when you're a Sith and like you turn to the dark side, like you go through it. And so my vision for this Sith character is she has like a huge like scar across her face. And so she only has one eye that works. Yes, please. Thank you, David. Don't forget to like and share. All right, well, let's get started. Cool. First things first, you already know I got my Red Bull. I'm so nervous. I was like, I need a little bit of something. And I got my Darth Vader mug for today because we're doing Sith, so. I know, Scotty, I'm surprised to see you also. I thought you were gonna be here like way later. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Kat. Thank you guys. I've been thinking about this like all week. Makeup is like, it's my job, obviously. It's like makeup is so serious to me. Like, I feel like I'm very like blasé or just like whatever about a lot of things, but makeup is like the one thing that I like stress out about. Like when I'm with clients or I'm on set, I'm like stressed out the whole time. So this is like a little bit stressful because it's so serious to me. You know, I know like makeup is fun, but it's like my whole life. It's like my whole personality at this point. It's a very corporate live stream for me. Oh, Sublight, are you at work right now? What is it, lunchtime for you? All right, I'm not gonna put the contacts in until the end because I won't be able to see out of one eye, and that sounds like a disaster. Let me put my headpiece. Yeah, I feel like I want to give shout outs to everyone in the chat, but I feel like you guys all know each other already. All right. So, how are you guys doing? How's your week going so far? Who do I think from the prequels has the best makeup and who got the raw deal? So, obviously, Padme is the most obvious answer. Like, her looks from episode one were like the best. I think Maul has great makeup, like technically, but when I think about Star Wars being like in universe, like Maul is not wearing makeup, so he has like tattoos. But like in universe, Padme has the best. Okay, I'm gonna shave my eyebrows a little bit. I think I want them to be like super thin, like super cunty. Oh, thanks guys. And then who got the raw end of the deal for makeup? I feel like Anakin in episode 3. I mean, when he's burnt to a crisp, I feel like he looks pretty bad, but I think that that's also pretty fun. He just doesn't look very good, but technically the makeup is amazing. Ooh, yeah. I was thinking, like, if I like live streaming, I'm gonna like have to decide after this. But if I enjoy live streaming, I would love to like turn myself into a character. Like, I was really wanting to do Thrawn. I think painting yourself blue, or like, who's the girl from the comics where she has like her hair pulled back and she has like these intense cheekbones, or like a gender bent version of Thrawn. Think that would be really cool. Oh, Andrew's here too. Wow, all of you guys are here. Yes, I specifically waited to do my eyebrows for stream. I stopped plucking my eyebrows maybe about a year ago because I want my eyebrows to grow back eventually. This is just like a fun way to kind of like manipulate the shape without damaging the hair follicle. Luke in the holiday special got the worst makeup of all time. You know, I've never seen the holiday special, so I can't comment on that. Yes. I'm not gonna shave the brows off completely. I just want them to be like a little bit thinner, you know? I would love to try like pencil thin brows, but I'm a little bit scared that it's not gonna look good, so. Okay, so we need to address the elephant in the room. What do we think about the Maul trailer that came out today? Speaking of Siths. Thank you, May. I might do a bleach brow for this because, I don't know, kind of, no eyebrows kind of gives me a little bit of like Sithy vibes. So I'm going in with a primer right now. I'm using the Refi primer. It has a lot of makeup on it, but it's an okay primer. I think it does a good job with like just blurring the skin. Dude, I was like kind of nervous about doing my brows on camera because I was like, what if I sneeze and then I like take my brows off? David says, I think Maul is going to be better than most people think. I really hope so. I love what they did with Maul in the Clone Wars and in Rebels. Like, season 7 of the Clone Wars is like top Clone Wars or top Star Wars for me. And so I'm hoping they keep that same energy, the same team. And I hope that we get that. Can't wait to see bright colors. I know, I'm kind of thinking of doing like muted bright colors or muted colors because when I think of a Sith, I think of like really pale or like sickly. So I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate that. Oh, and Miles is here too. Oh my God, all my friends are here, you guys. And my mom is here. I love this. I love everyone right now. This is so fun. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to start with my base first and we'll just see how it goes. So I have like this flash palette from Makeup Forever. Mix some of the white in. Okay, so I need to tell you guys my conspiracy theory that I have about the mall shadow trailer announcement. I just thought it was strange because I'm like, when do you ever get an announcement for a trailer or a trailer for a trailer? I thought that was kind of weird. And then I don't know if you guys have seen, I almost like don't want to talk about it because I don't want to draw attention to it. But I feel like it's kind of relevant, but I feel like, well, Ray Park, the original Darth Maul, posted like some really gross things on Instagram last night. And then a few hours later, like Star Wars puts out their trailer for a trailer. And I don't know, the timing just seems very like suspicious to me. And it just seems very like, the timing was like a little too perfect. I think it was like damage control. I don't know. That's like my conspiracy theory. I saw people making memes about it too. One of my friends in my friend's Discord server was saying that how could they put something together so quickly? And while I was like, that's true. Maybe they kind of always did to do that. Maybe they always did plan to like make a trailer about the trailer. But then one of our other friends was saying that they think that Star Wars just has like a bunch of stuff ready to go and that like because Ray Park posted this stuff, it's kind of like a distraction or they're just like doing damage control real quick. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, the announcement of announcements. Like, what is that? Too polished to be rushed. Okay, Johnny, this is not the first time that Ray Park has posted something like this. Like a few years ago, he posted like his own stuff online. And at first I was like, oh, maybe he's just like an old man. Maybe he just doesn't know how to use the internet. But this is not the first time that he's posted someone else's nudes. And it's not the first time that he's posted his own news. Right. I think the timing is just like a little suspicious. This is me putting on my my tinfoil hat. What do you think, Nilda? I know you posted like a meme about it also. Let's see what else the chat is saying. Okay, David said your backstory could be. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to use this program, guys. David said your backstory could be you are a Sith that is somewhat conflicted, which is the reason she is brighter than the usual Sith. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, actually. It's giving Black Swan. This is like you guys seeing all the ugly parts of the makeup. Maddie said, my only counterpoint to that is that they announced something that he's related to. If they wanted to distract from it, they would have posted something else. That's a good point. That's a good point. You guys are like really making my conspiracy theory not sound that great. But there's a lot of good points out there. A good Darth title. Hi. We're trying to think of a good Darth title for this character. I'm creating my own Sith character. And it's based off of carnivorous plants, more specifically the Venus flytrap. Because I feel like they're man-eaters. So I feel like I could be a man-eater, like both literally and figuratively, you know? Oh, Kiki and Luca's here. Hi, good to see you. Welcome. I want like my cheekbones to be like I want it to look like there's a string tied around my face, you know? Like scary. I want to look like scary, but hot. Like, that's kind of the vibe that I'm going for right now. Oh, Taylor's here. Taylor, I actually was gonna comment on one of your comments to let you know that I was going live, but I was like, no, maybe that's too much for me to do that. So glad that you're here. Yeah, I feel very, very lucky to be able to do makeup as my job. All right, Taylor's here. You guys are probably gonna hear me explain this a few times, but basically I'm creating like my own Sith character, and I'm using carnivorous plants as like my inspiration. I know we have a few more people in the chat now also. So I made like some face chart ideas. Just trying to figure out how do I incorporate the idea of a Venus flytrap into like a Sith makeup. So I have like a few ideas that I'm gonna like pull from. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So like with my job as a makeup artist, I do like a lot of like beauty and commercial makeup. I never do like super creative stuff, and I really want to start experimenting with more creative makeup. So that's what today is. We're just kind of figuring it out. I have like a bunch of ideas, and we'll see which one I do or which iteration of like all of them that I do. You look awesome. Thank you. That's really nice. Oh my gosh, Cass is here too. Wow, all my friends are here. Darth Entraptica. Darth Entraptica. I like that one. Let's pin it for now. Did it work? Okay, Darth Entraptica. That's a pretty sick name. Okay, Kat says, do you make face makeup charts primarily for every job you work, or do you sometimes have a face chart ready to go, but shake things up when you get on set or see your models? I don't usually do face charts, not these days at least. A lot of times when I'm like going to set or like jobs, I'm kind of like making it up as I go. The only time I get to do like really creative work is when I'm doing test shoots. And so like a test shoot is like basically where everyone is working for free. Like we're all kind of there to like get something out of it, whether that's like images for your portfolio or like connections. And so when I'm in that kind of environment, I do have like ideas and I do have things that I want to do, but a lot of times it's like a dialogue between everyone. Like I'm not really the one to call the shots, and you know, we're all kind of like deciding together when we get there. I would say with the iPhone, it's almost kind of like, I don't want to say eliminated the need for face charts. I'm sure if you work on like TV shows, you probably need face charts. But if I'm working with the same talent for multiple days in a row, I'm going to take pictures of them. And I'm usually pretty good at remembering like what products I used on them, or I can make them look like the same, you know, because that's really what the face chart is for. It's to help you remember what the makeup looks like. It's almost like a contract with like you and the director or the producer, whoever it is, to be like, look, this is what we had the last few days. We're not straying from this. I don't know. Does that make sense? Does that really long answer your question? I know that you've worked on set before, Kat. How is it with you and working with makeup artists? So my kit, Kat says, oh my God, that's amazing that you can remember the exact products. My kit is super small. Like compared to like a lot of other makeup artists, I don't carry like tons and tons of product. So it's pretty easy for me to remember. Sometimes when I work with other makeup artists, I feel a little bit embarrassed because my kit is so small. But you know, I get the job done and I know how to use all my products, so it just feels a little bit better. James, this is why you wanted to meet this week, so you could put makeup on me. No, James, we gotta meet so we can talk about Star Wars content that we want to do together. It would be fun to do your makeup. Like maybe we could do like an Anakin makeup, like from episode 3. Like we can make you look all burnt and thrashed. I think that would be pretty cool. Darth Valeria. What does that mean? Is that like a plant thing? Okay, I'm going in with a little bit of red. Getting makeup on set is literally the best form of ASMR. I loved it every time. It's so peaceful. Honestly, that's kind of why I became a makeup artist. I loved getting my makeup done. That was like my favorite part of doing like photo shoots. I would just sit there and be like, what is happening to my face? And I would try to like sit there and memorize it. And then, yeah, I was like, oh, maybe I should do makeup. That's how I became a makeup artist, actually. And I've had so many people fall asleep in my chair. Like, people like literally like... Me, but tattoos? Johnny, you fall asleep when you get tattoos? Stop. You know, when I got my arm tattooed, I was like in a meditative state, but I didn't fall asleep. But I probably could have. Let's see, David said, I say you put lots of makeup on James and do it live. I don't know, James, are you down to do makeup live? I think it would be funny if James did my makeup. I just want other people to do my makeup. Taylor said I fell asleep when I'm getting my hair cut. I've seen that happen too. It looks hella relaxing, actually. I don't like these eye bags. From Google. What does it mean though? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Valeria is a feminine name of Latin origin meaning strong, healthy, or brave, derived from the Latin verb valere and the Roman family name. Oh, it signals resilience. I like that. Ooh, you just started your back piece? Oh man. Do you use any like numbing cream or anything? My boyfriend is getting his back done right now, and he did the first day with no numbing cream, and he said that he didn't think that he was going to be able to finish it. I really want to get my back done. So this red is just feeling like a little too like pink to me. So I'm mixing like a little bit of brown and black. So it's like a little bit of a deeper red. Like I want it to be kind of like this really deep red. No way, and I complain about it every chance I get. That's so real. Honestly, when I got my stomach tattooed, I hella cried. Like I like sobbed. I had like a really bad tattoo experience with that artist though. She's like a famous tattoo artist. She lives like down the street from me. And I went to get my stomach tattooed. Okay, let me tell you guys this story really quick. It's kind of nuts. So I booked this tattoo. She lives down the street. Tattoo appointment. She lives down the street from me. So I walked there because it's so close. I got there early because your girl is always early, because if you're early, you're on time, and if you're on time, you're late. So I got there early, like 10 minutes early. I'm like knocking on the door, and no one's answering. And so I'm like, hello? So I call her assistant, or I'm like texting her assistant being like, hey, I'm here. Is anyone gonna let me in? Like, hello? And she's like, oh, the artist is there. And I'm like, okay. So I wait for half an hour. I think it was 40 minutes total, but it was like I was waiting for 30 minutes because her assistant told me that the tattoo artist was there. And so I'm like knocking, I'm like ringing the doorbell. And so I'm like about to leave, and she answers the door, and she's like, oh my God, I thought you were late. And I was like, girl, I've been here for like 30 minutes. And she's like, oh my God, like I was making like Instagrams about you not showing up. And this is in 2016. So this is when like Instagram stories were like really popular. And so she was like on her Instagram like stories, like talking shit about me about how I was late when in fact I was early. And so I was like, okay, that was weird. Whatever, you kind of brush it off. And so I start getting my tattoo. I'm getting tattooed and it sucks. Like, it hella sucked. Like, it hurt. It like hurt, but it was also like ticklish because you're like laying and she's like grinding here and it like hurts, but it's like kind of funny that it hurts. And like, it was a really bad experience. And I was trying to like connect with her. I saw that she like had paintings on her wall and I was like, oh, like, do you paint? Are you a painter? And she'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, oh, cool. It was like that for 5 hours. And, it really sucked. And so I'm like, oh, do you have your stomach tattooed? Like, I'm just trying to like connect with this person. And she's just like, yeah, like, I don't know why you would ever get your stomach tattooed. This is the worst place you could ever get a tattoo. Meanwhile, she's like grinding on my stomach, telling me that I should have never gotten my stomach tattoo. And I'm just like, cool, sick. Like, it was like one of the worst experiences ever. And then she took like a lunch break because we're at her house, and so she just starts making food, and I'm just like in the back, just like laying there in so much pain. And she kept taking like frequent breaks. Like, by all means, tattoo artists, like, take your breaks, but she would like take breaks to like get on her Instagram stories and just start like flipping her hair around, and I'm just like literally in the background, just like in the middle of my tattoo. Dude. Anyways, my stomach is not finished, and it probably will never be finished. Welcome back, Scotty. Hi, Justines. Welcome. Oh my God, Nate, what's good? Dude, they were hella weird, and they're hella famous, so I'm just like, damn, that sucks. Their work is pretty sick. It's not like what I would go for these days. I definitely like more of like a classic, like a classic black and gray type vibe. She does like neo-traditional. Dude, it was insane. I was just laying in the back, just like, what is happening? Good times. 10 years ago, wow. Yes, getting tattooed in your stomach is definitely the worst pain I've ever felt. My palms were pretty bad also. But my artist was great. Like, he was awesome. We were chatting the whole time. He played my favorite band. He put on Circa Survive for me. I didn't cry. So 10 out of 10. I always tell people, go get your palms done by Mark Walker. He is the king of palms. But I always try to like vet my tattoo artist these days because like how bad of an experience it was with that girl. And it really sucked because at the time when I was getting tattooed, I would like purposely seek out like women. Like, I want to support women. I want to support like women of color. But she sucked, dude. So now I make sure to like vet all my artists. If I'm going to be spending like an extended period of time with them, I want to make sure it doesn't suck to be around them. Come to Montana and get a tattoo. Girl, I might. Also, where's Misha? Is Misha watching with you, or is it just you? Okay, get your stomach tattooed, but get like numbing cream or something. Or just find a good artist with like a light hand. If you were to look at my stomach, like you can see parts of the tattoo are like raised because she just was like, dude, she was grinding on my stomach. Like, let's see. Thanks for listening to my story. Thanks, Mariah, for loving my inspo. What'd you say, Nate? What makeup look are you going for right now? So Nate, I am going for just like a Sith look. I'm creating like my own OC, and I'm using Venus flytraps as my inspo. Oh, it's just Mariah. So Mariah is my best friend. She's in the chat right now. It was actually Mariah is the one that got me to do YouTube. She didn't get me to do YouTube, but her and I and her wife would like talk about Star Wars for like literally hours on FaceTime. We would sit on FaceTime talking about Star Wars. And they both really encouraged me with like YouTube, and they're actually the reasons why I started incorporating makeup into my YouTube channel, because we would just hang out, put on makeup, and talk about Star Wars. And I was like, dude, this should be content. And they were like, dude, this should be content. Thank you, Kiki and Luca. I like this red color too. It feels a little bit better than that like bright red. See, Taylor said, when I got my first tattoo, I found out one of the guys knew the Tiger King and he owned some monkeys. Your tattoo artist owned monkeys? Hi, yes, thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Oh my God, all my friends are here. This is crazy. Do vlogs. I miss doing vlogs. Friends support friends, period. Kiki and Luca said, do you like doing YouTube? Does it help your makeup work? Oh, Katrina, hi. I actually was just using one of my lip balms. This is from Katrina's brand called Side Quest Cosmetics, and they make a few different like themes for makeup. Anyways, go check them out. This is their Star Trek collection. So I love doing YouTube. I really enjoy video creating, and I really enjoy like meeting other people and meeting other fans. I think that's like my favorite way to contribute to fandom. As far as like, does it help me with makeup? No. I don't like promote my YouTube at all. Like in my professional life, I kind of keep those two separate. I don't know why. I just feel like they need to be separate. I don't really like my clients knowing this about me. I used to be very open on social media, but now that I have like producers and clients and magazines and like people following me, I want it to be very much like my portfolio. I will say, in terms of this helping my makeup career, it does help me in the sense that I'm like more experimental. For my job, I'm doing mostly commercial work with some like fun editorials here and there, but most of the time I'm doing like no makeup. I have a lot of sports clients. Like I do a lot for Nike, I do a lot for Liquid IV, and that's very much like no makeup. It's a lot of fake sweat. I was making the joke last year that I'm like the queen of fake sweat, because it just felt like every shoot I was doing, like you just needed so much fake sweat. And I was like, why? Why is there so many shoots where I need fake sweat? And so I actually have like several techniques for different kinds of fake sweat. Like, it's my specialty. What can I say? Like, thanks so much for coming, Katrina. We're doing a Sith makeup inspired by Venus flytrap. So I'm in the middle of doing the makeup. I don't really know where we're going yet. We're kind of figuring it out as we go. The queen of fake sweat, dude, I know. I was like, damn. But all my clients felt it. I was doing so much like men's grooming and sports last year. They're all like on me about that fake sweat. I was like, all right. If that's what you guys want, that's what I'm here for. Katrina, here's some of my face charts that we're kind of going for. I won't show all of them because chat has seen it like 3 times already, but we're kind of experimenting right now. We're not kind of experimenting, we are experimenting, I should say. I'm gonna paint my ears too. Crafting on Ilum said, have you ever made a tutorial on how to do a very no makeup? I haven't, but maybe I should. I've like kind of shied away from doing just straight makeup tutorials on my channel because I didn't think anyone would be into it. I feel like I have to talk about Star Wars for people to like watch my videos. But I can. I think that'd be fun. It's like, honestly, it's so much restraint. Like you need like the littlest amount of makeup when you do no makeup. Let's see, I'm catching up on the chat. Slight off topic. Hello, how do I use this program? Okay. Justine said, slight off topic, but that's awesome what you do. Thank you. I really love it. I feel very, very, very lucky to have found my career so early on in my life. I've been doing makeup professionally for like, oh my God, like 12 years. Damn. Girl, 12 years. That's crazy. 2014 is when I started working professionally. Let's see. Rebellion of Hope said, sorry, where did it go? Oh my gosh, chat. I'm such a no makeup girly that I need to change it up. Honestly, I always tell people makeup is just a skill. Like, the more you do it, the easier it'll be. And like, it's just, that's how it evolves. Like, it's not like this magic thing that people are just good at. It's literally just time in. Oh, hello, my computer's gonna die? Imagine my computer dies in the middle. I thought it was plugged in this whole time. Oh my God, that was a close one. Hi, Morgan. Thank you for coming. All right, I'll do a no makeup look just for you. Crystal for Heated Rivalry Season 2. They're not gonna hire me because I can't say that word. Rivalry. Heated Rivalry. I can't say it. But no, I actually haven't watched haven't watched Heated Rivalry. Heated Rivalry. Hello? I started the first episode, but I'll be real with you guys. I didn't like that they kissed and they like hooked up in the first episode. Like I wanted like more yearning. Like I wanted more tension between them, and then they like hooked up like immediately. And I was like, I'm done. Literally they hooked up in the hotel room and I was like, all right, that's enough. They already did what I wanted them to do, so. Jiu-jitsu video win. Oh my God. My jiu-jitsu, maybe when I'm a purple belt. Maybe when I'm good. Makeup jobs are AI proof. Kiki and Luca, you'd be so surprised. I've been seeing so much AI, like beauty looks. It makes me really sad and unhappy. And they've been hiring like AI models for things. So they're not like hiring makeup artists for that, which is like such a bummer. I thought you were an ally. No, I'm an ally. Ally, queen of yearning. I wanted there to be more yearning and heated rivalry. Girl, I'm not saying that word right. Oh, you don't like heated rivalry? That's homophobic. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil it for you, Johnny. She Better We Are. Are you guys watching Bridgerton Season 4? I'm definitely watching Bridgerton Season 4. Talk about yearning. Okay, I'm like yapping too much. I was like thinking I wasn't gonna talk enough, but now I'm not even getting my makeup done, so. Chat, can you be quiet? Chat, can you stop chatting for 1 second so I can do my makeup? I'm just kidding. Okay, I wanna do like a little bit of purpley in here also. So I'm just using my Flash palette still. I'm just gonna go in with creams, as much cream as I can before I start putting powder and start layering everything. This is kind of like my outline, if that makes sense. I'm kind of like outlining everything. Honestly, I think that I don't know what I'm doing, so that's why I'm like chatting so much. You guys thought you were coming to see makeup. Actually, you're just coming to see me play the whole time. Oh my gosh. Also, like they've been talking about heated rivalry, Jesus, in Scotty's Discord. So I'm not the one to spoil anything. Scotty Holiday SW said the red forehead hairline is giving bloody skull, and I'm liking the vibe a lot. Thank you. Also, I feel like every time I'm like texting with you or anything, I have to say your full name, your full government name, which is Scotty Holiday Star Wars SW. That's how I say it every time. Any shows that you're excited for this year? Yes. I'm really excited about Fallout Season 2. Oh, Rizaldi's here. Oh, and Leslie's here too. Oh my gosh. I'm excited about Fallout Season 2. I haven't started watching it yet, but I am excited to watch it. I'm excited about Maul, Shadow Lord, of course. And I'm excited about, what else am I excited about? Bridgerton Season 4. Honestly, me and Rizaldi have been watching X-Files lately. So we've been on like an X-Files kick, which has been fun. I like it because it's so slow. It's like a slower paced show. So it kind of makes me have to like sit there and like pay attention and not move too fast. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Scotty Holiday SW is Scotty Holiday Sex Worker and not Scotty Holiday Star Wars. That's actually their full legal name. I want this character to look like a little bit, like not sick, but like she's been through it, you know? I just realized that I may be making jokes that people aren't going to understand. I think I'm being offensive. Honestly, Johnny, I think it's funny. I think that we're all friends here. They'll catch up. It's just like Jess said, not at all. What shows are you guys excited to see? You look like the Corpse Bride, but not dead. Is that good? Do you like the Corpse Bride? Chat, do you like the Corpse Bride? Okay, so now I want to add some green, of course. I want it to be like a neon green. So I'm going to try to mix together this green and this yellow. But if not, I also have this palette from Made by Mitchell. Ooh, yeah, let's use this. Can you guys see the colors? This light is like driving me crazy right now. Hello? Is that better? Can you see that? I like that this chat is gay and spicy. Welcome to Pink Milk version 3.0. Speaking of pink milk, where's M and where's Brian? Okay, so I've only used this palette one time. Don't really know how it really works. So it dries really fast. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna hope it doesn't ruin the makeup. I think I'm gonna actually put this on my hand. Because when I watched like videos about this, they said to warm it up. I've been really into like this chartreuse green lately. All right. This is very much Venus flytrap, I think. It is creamy and it's supposed to dry down matte. Like you don't need to set it with powder. That's what I've read or saw on TikTok. That's what I read. That's what I saw on TikTok. That's what they say on TikTok. TikTok made me buy it. But also these brushes are made by Mitchell. I love this green color. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah. Oh my God, take her to Olive Garden with this makeup on. Honestly, maybe we should go somewhere. I like want to wear crazy makeup out. I was actually planning to do this tomorrow, but our friend is having like a live show for her like album release. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to show up looking like a Sith, but now I kind of regret it. I should have went to her album release looking like a Sith. This is just a speed run for tomorrow. Hello, do you think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan? Paula, 1966. Paula, don't hate me. I really don't know much about Darth Revan. Do you think that Keanu Reeves would do a good Darth Revan? Okay, I want to bring this up into my brow because I think I want to give myself a new brow. So I'm just going to bring it up here. Let's see. Warm it up with some Sith lighting. I don't have any like cool lighting. Okay, Kat says, in your professional opinion, what do you think the makeup trends for 2026 will be? Also, you should definitely rock this in public. Send it. All right, I'll do something crazy tomorrow, you guys, I promise. 2026 makeup trends. Well, I know I've been seeing a little bit, and I don't know if you guys who are makeup enjoyers have seen this also, or if it's just like a bubble that I live in because all I do is look at makeup online. But I think colorful makeup is making its return. I don't know like at what point in like the trendiness cycle it is in. I don't know if it's still like in its beginning stages of trend. I've been really loving this under eye or this under brow color. I've been seeing a lot of people do like different colors as their brow highlight, and I think that is so fun, and I think that it's a great reiteration of like 80s makeup. For Skeleton Crew, my Skeleton Crew videos, I was doing like 80s makeup for every video. I actually did a few videos that I never posted because it just like wasn't that fun for me. But I studied a lot of 80s makeup, and a lot of times they bring the makeup into the brow line. And so I think it's cool that we're seeing that with 2026 makeup trends. No, did you have a second part to your question, Kat? Let's see. Oh yeah, you said I should rock it out in public. I promise I'll do something tomorrow for the show. We can go to a nursery and practice camouflage. Like, should we just go to like a plant nursery and I should just stand there? Like, that'd be so funny. They're like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Let's see. All the Star Wars things said, as for shows, I just watched the first episode of the new GOT show. Is that Game of Thrones? Seven Kingdoms. Seven Kingdoms is a Game of Thrones show. Is it good? It's almost a comedy. One step closer to collab with Neo Huru. Oh my God, she lives near me. I've seen her in downtown so many times, just like around. And I'm always like, I'm like 2 people separated from her. This makeup artist that Rizaldi was gonna work with for one of his like concept pieces did some of her outfits and like costuming for the show that she was on, the drag show, the Bublé Brothers drag show. And then our friend Angel is like her like twin. And I don't know if they've met, but they've definitely DM'd because they work with that makeup artist all the time. Keanu could do no wrong. Revan and Bastila. Oh my God, am I saying that wrong, Katrina? For the OG dyad. I don't know anything about the EU. I'm a fake Star Wars fan, actually. I actually conned you guys all. I'm kidding. Imagine. I'm Ash Rendar. Just kidding. That's a deep cut for those that know. Good play, Revan. Oh yeah, I mean, Hudson Williams could play young Keanu. It's because they're both Wasian. Wasian Kings. I loved your 80s look. Thank you, Mariah. Oh my God. May, I was hoping you heard that. Cat too. I'm so dead. I know, I'm still traumatized from that. So this palette, it is super creamy, but I will say it is drying down quickly. So if you were to get it on TikTok Shop because it actually is really cheap on there. But I'm noticing that it does dry pretty quickly. This is kind of giving me Beetlejuice a little bit. Yes, the fandom definitely needed a reset that day. Yeah, that is when you went offline. Knights of the Old Republic. Wait, honorary what? Oh, Wasian is not a slur. You can totally say Wasian. Yeah, it's super pigmented, right? And like, I love this brand because I feel like their colors are so fun. Like, I feel like Mitchell, the makeup artist who made this, like you can tell that he is like a makeup girly compared to this. I think this palette by Makeup Forever, so blown out, is great. Like it's good for like building the colors that you need, but I feel like this is just so fun and ready to go. And he has so many options with this too. Hi! Oh my gosh, thank you for coming. Oh wait, just Knights of Republic? Wait, I'm lost. Chat is moving a little fast. Naira, I'm creating a look based off of these Zenith flytraps. I'm creating like a sippy look. So for my character, I was like trying to decide if all this coloring is like makeup that she wears or if that's just like from her genetics basically. So my idea for this character was she's from one of the planets with man-eating plants or like carnivorous plants, and either like her species like evolved from man-eating plants, or like they're like related to them somehow, you know. So I think part of it, because I do want this species, my made up species, to be like intelligent. I want them to be like an intelligent people. I think that I do want her to wear like a little bit of makeup also, because when I think about character design, I think a lot about like why does this character have like green and purple on her face? Is it something that she did on her own, or is it something that is like she's born with? Maybe it's Maybelline. No, but like for example, Darth Maul is a great example because on Dathomir they all get tattoos. So in universe he has like his whole body tattooed. And so I like that approach. And I think we get kind of lost with character design. Like, who is that character from Skeleton Crew? She was like painted white and she had like the white mohawk hair. You guys remember her name? Very live action. Poison Ivy, yes. Oh my god, yes. Poison Ivy, but make her Star Wars. Okay, so now I think I want to do, okay, Maneater, yes. That's exactly, like Maneater literally and figuratively. Feel me? Okay, I do want to do like a little bit of yellow as like a blush also. And then we'll start to go into like details. No one knows her name, unfortunately. Actually, I think the rule is you learn her name and then she eats you. You can't survive it. That's how horrific it is. Okay, now I'm going back in with the Makeup Forever palette. Just want to like warm it up a little bit on the cheeks here. Maybe drag it down a little bit too. Pocket, yes, Pocket. I had like such a big issue with Pocket and her character design because I felt like it was kind of all over the place. Like, is that how she looks, or did she put on that makeup, or what is going on? Like, I felt like her character design was like just so thrown together. I was like, don't piss me off. Like, Star Wars, don't piss me off. Oh, she's voiced by a Disney princess? Which one? Yeah, Katrina's on it. So is Mariah. I'm gonna put some of the yellow up here too. I'm so weak. Dude, I don't know, but that's kind of like how I felt about all of Skeleton Crew. I was like, Disney, do not piss me off. Like, all right, I think I'm ready to move on and start doing more detail work. James said, we got to call Lucasfilm and have them hire you for makeup. Dude, I wish. I wish. That's like my dream client, is to work for them. Even if it was like just in photo, like even if it was just for like their photo advertisements. I don't know if I could ever work on like film or TV because I'm not in the union, and I have like the littlest experience in like narrative work. I don't really do narrative. Yes, Kat. Kat said, I'm in the same boat. I feel like the character design / makeup work in the shows lately converge on distracting, period. I hate the bright blue contact lenses. They give everyone staring into my soul. It is very much giving this. Like, was that Miley Cyrus? The Miley Cyrus meme? I agree so hard. And I think a lot about this because obviously I'm a makeup artist. I'm like trained to look at this kind of stuff. But I think what I think it is, this is my theory. Oh my God, yes, this is a little Darth Vader mug. So cute. Actually, I do have my little Darth Vader clip from your store too. This is from Asteria Outpost. I'll put my hair up actually. Girl, maybe I shouldn't put my hair up. Anyways, going back, I'm sorry, I have ADHD. I'm going in circles right now. I'm going too fast. But yes, I agree. What I think the problem is, because if we look at episode, like more of the modern Star Wars, like episode 1, the makeup is super flat. Even like all the prequels, the makeup is very flat, and it's very similar to the makeup that we're seeing nowadays with Lucasfilm. And so I've just been like, what is the difference? Like, why does the makeup not look bad in the prequels, but it looks bad now? I think part of it is the way that we're shooting and lighting everything now. Everything is so flat. It's so just like flat, and so the makeup looks even more flat, and everything's like super bright and well lit. There's no dynamic, there's nothing dynamic to the lighting, and so the makeup is just flat. Like, I think they're doing the same makeup that Star Wars has always done, but they've not like moved the makeup with the technology that Star Wars is now going with. Girl, I need to take my hair down. I look like a thumb. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like if we're gonna light things these days, the way that we're lighting things, the makeup needs to change. I feel like they're either not testing the makeup, like they're not doing screen tests, or they're hiring like makeup artists that are like more old school. I personally find that makeup artists who work in TV are like a little bit more old school in terms of like technique these days. But yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of reasons why the makeup looks bad these days. I'm like, okay, we have big budget. Why are we getting the cheapest contacts you could find? Like, I got these contacts from Moco Queen. These are like, I think I got these for like $22, $23 each, and they're really good. They're high quality contact lenses. I did actually get a pair of blue contact lenses because I do want to do a Hera makeup look. And I was like, I need to get good blue contact lenses because I need to prove a point. Because I've been sitting here for like 2 years saying that Ahsoka makeup looks bad, and I need to put my money where my mouth is. I digress. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, Lucasfilm, take notes, hire me. Taylor said, ever since I was watching your videos, I really pay attention to the makeup in general. Yeah, it's like once you notice it, it's hard to not notice it. I feel like good makeup, you never, like it should be, you don't notice the makeup. And if you notice the makeup, then it's probably not good. Let me see, let me catch up on the chat. Oh, you should definitely add the mug to your shop. I love Star Wars mugs. I have so many. Today, before my stream, I was like, which mug should I bring to my stream? Ooh, what is this? Taylor said Darth Dione or Darth Akitin. What are those? What is those? What do those mean? I'm gonna pin that. I like that. Ah! Sorry, I'm new to OBS. Let's see if I did it. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Johnny said Lucasfilm hires Crystal. Crystal, let me tell you why Hera looks like shit. No, I would never say that. I know, like, I feel so bad talking about how bad the makeup is because as a makeup artist, I just know how it is. I know how it is on set. And when you can't really be the one to make the decisions and you have to make the client happy. Kat said that that's low-key one of the reasons I get angsty at the prospects of Clone Wars / animated characters making the transition into live action. It hasn't always looked right. I agree with you 100%. I feel a certain way about all of it too. It really bums me out because it's something that I love so much and it's something that I really care about. So it just kind of like sucks to see it not being handled with care. Dione is a species name for the Venus flytrap. And Akitin means seduce. Ooh. In Filipino. Girl, I'm a fake Filipino. Ooh, I love that. That's so cool. Let me write that down. Do I have a pen? I don't have a pen. Wait, do I have a pen? I might have a pen. Nope, just more of Katrina's lip balms. I have both of them that I carry with me. Like, which flavor do I want to do today? I wonder if there's a way we could, like, combine those two. Like, Darth, Dione, Atikin. Maybe it's like a hyphenated. That's cool. That's really cool. Ooh, what are you gonna drink, Mariah? Okay, still not doing makeup. What am I doing? I'm just like too busy hanging out with you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna use either the Darth Vader palette or did I take it out? I might have taken it out. Oh, I got Avatar makeup, but I'm not going to use that for this. But I got it. I'm really excited about it. Okay, I guess I don't have my Star Wars palette out. I think I put it away. Okay, so let's just use the Darth Vader palette. Katrina said, this is also why I fear Ventress being brought into live action. Her markings are so specific and her skin has a texture and she's very angular. Makes me nervous in the hands of the current teams. Yes, with the way that they've handled other characters, I would be very nervous as well. It's unfortunate. And I think too, because like the animated shows, they do such a good job with the characterization. It's just like almost impossible to like match that up, you know, like how can you compete with something that's already done so well? Okay, I'm gonna use, what color is this? Sith Lord. I'm gonna use Sith Lord and I'm gonna mix it a little bit with this one, I Am the Master. The thing about ColourPop is it's like so, there's so much fallout. Thanks, James. Darth Audrey 2. Maybe one name is get public name, the other is the Darth name. Oh, like Palpatine Insidious, like Darth Tyrannus. I like that. That's cool. Joey, what's up? Thanks for coming. I wasn't sure you even knew about my stream. I was going to message you too and be like, hey, come to my stream. But I was like, he's busy. He's living his best coffee life. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know, the whole gang is here. Okay, so I know that I want something like on my nose, because I want this to feel alien. I don't want to just be like a girl wearing makeup. You know, I really want to use makeup to change my face a little bit. I mean, we're kind of getting there, but this still feels like a little makeup-y to me. So I'm going to use a small brush. And we'll start with the cream. Oh my God, me drinking a Red Bull on camera live. I did not think this through. Taylor said, part of me would like for animated characters to have their stories expanded in games or books rather than live action. The translation from cartoon to live action hasn't worked once in terms of looks. I agree. I agree with that. I think books or games is like a great way to continue with characters. Like, I don't know. I was really disappointed in Thrawn. He was not very scary to me when he made his live action debut. Joey, how are you? I haven't talked to you in so long. Okay, let's see. I want to go for like this kind of nose shape. This one, I also had like an idea of doing something more like this. Yes, it's my first live stream. If I like it, I definitely want to do more. I'm thinking I want to do like Hera or Thrawn next. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with Ezra. I mean, yeah, I think Ezra was like really great actually. He was like probably the best live action character, but I think when it comes to like an alien, you know, Ezra, they gave him some purple contacts and called it a day. And Osman Esfandi, did I say his name right? He's just so charismatic as Ezra. Is that symmetrical? It's been so long. Yes, hit me up on Discord for sure. Dude, doesn't this make me look like an alien? This looks so cool. I really wanted to play with like really organic looking shapes also because it is inspired by plants. I don't think this was the right brush for this, but that's okay. I wasn't happy with Thrawn, but mostly because I wanted them to adapt the Thrawn from the new books. So I haven't read any of the Thrawn books. I did start Thrawn, but I never finished it. the writing style by Timothy Zahn was beautiful. Like he is probably one of my best or one of my favorite Star Wars authors just based on his writing style alone. Thank you, Taylor. You get it. Let's see. What do I want to do to my brows? Let's see. Let's do something like this, I think. This feels kind of alien-y and also kind of Venus flytrap-y, like the spines. Let me just sell you this while I do it. Okay, I'm gonna use more of a flat brush for the details on this because I think I want it to be like really sharp. This looks sick. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have went for like a bleach brow or like blocked out my brows. It's kind of giving a little bit of Vulcan. So alien, it's giving alien. I think if I put like a little bit of white in the brow, it'll kind of help hide this shape. Okay, let's see. I've had to use a lot of restraint to not spam Joey with my coffee journey content. I honestly think his strongest rating is in the ascendancy. Oh, those are two different thoughts. I was like, what do you mean? Story-wise might not be my favorite. It was still great as far as words on the page, definitely. Interesting. She's giving not from this world, not from this galaxy. Thank you, Mariah. Joey, what is that girl's name? She like looks like Thrawn and there's like a comic book of her. She has like, her hair is like always pushed back. Do you remember? Does anyone know in the chat? Because I think I want to do her next, or like a gender bent version of Thrawn. I think that would be sick. Sorry, now that I'm getting to like the detail work, I'm like not talking at all. Aralani, am I saying that correct? She's so hot. I definitely want to do her next. Admiral Aralani. She sounds so cool. Right, she's iconic. I can picture her. I just don't know her name. You can pronounce it, but you can't spell it. How do you pronounce it? Okay, so is she in the books or is she only in comics? Because if I'm gonna like do a video dressing up as her, I feel like I should know a little bit about her. Alani. It's like sounds a little bit Hawaiian. Alani. That's cool. She's cool. I like her. She's featured a lot in the books. All right, looks like I'm reading the books. I know I've been telling Taylor I'm gonna read the books and I haven't read any of the books yet. Okay, what do we think so far, guys? I hope I don't ruin the makeup by putting contacts in. Highlight right here too. Ooh, an Arlani and Ventress ship. Ooh. Katrina, what do you think about that? If you're still in the chat, what do you think about an Arlani and Ventress ship? What would their ship name be called? It's given Serpenty. Yes. Serpenty. Sercunty. That didn't work. Sorry. Okay, I think I want to use... I have like a green highlight somewhere. It's either this one or in the Grogu palette. I feel like this is a little bit too golden. I want something that has like a little bit more of like a green shift. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one. Taylor said, I watched a video of someone whose first introduction to Star Wars was Revenge of the Sith novelization, and now she's obsessed. The books are powerful, and yes, the makeup looks fantastic. Thank you. Okay, I heard the Revenge of the Sith novelization was really good. I've heard like you get like way more of like their inner dialogue and like why Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Padme have like such a big fallout. I should read it. Do I have that one? I have the first one for sure. Write it, yes. You got the Ventress fan club seal of approval, so. Okay, I really want to do like this shape on my nose. Here, okay, let's see. The nose so far reminds me of the Neelix from Voyager. Is that the one from, Voyager? Yeah, Voyager. The one where her thing goes like this and she has like a little ear piercing. Oh, it'll make me cry. I'll watch it. I should watch it. Or read it, excuse me. The novelization, that is. Okay, I want to deepen the eyes now. It's giving fish. Okay, let's see. I do have... Oh, Kira, DS9. That's right. Fun fact, my dad wrote a few episodes for DS9. He's a huge Trekkie. So I have this palette. I don't know if any of these colors go. We're gonna go back in with the Darth Vader palette. And go back in with Sith Lord and I Am the Master. I just like want this to be deeper. And I'll probably wing it out a little bit because that is just like the shape that I prefer on myself. I did do like a C-3PO look recently. I filmed it. I haven't edited it yet. But I did like a round halo eye. And like while the makeup looked pretty sick, it's just not that flattering on me personally. Like it looked fine, you know? Yeah, I like it to be like a little snatched. Neelix is the dude that kind of looks like a space dog. I honestly haven't watched a lot of Voyager. I've watched a lot of DS9 though. Have any of you guys watched the new Star Trek show? Bye, Morgan. Thanks for watching. Are you with Elsa? Tell Elsa I said hi. Oh my god, if Elsa was watching, I feel so bad because I'm definitely not speaking like a child should be listening. This video is not meant for kids. What's a good jumping point for Star Trek? I feel like, does anyone in the chat have a good answer for that? I'm not like a super big Trekkie. My dad's a Trekkie, so I grew up watching it. But I don't know enough to tell you like the difference between the shows. If there is like a noticeable difference between the shows, I don't really know. I watched a lot of DS9, so DS9 stands for Deep Space Nine. I'm telling you, I'm a fake Star Trek fan. I like the Star Trek movies. Like Nemesis was pretty sick. Maybe you should start with the movie Nemesis, Taylor. I don't know if that's blasphemous for a Trekkie, but I liked it. Katrina, I just love the random lore drop. Oh, my dad wrote some Star Trek, lol. I totally looked him up since my fiance works for Star Trek Online. Yeah, I can tell you. I'll message you and I'll tell you which episodes he wrote. I think he might have written like one or two for Voyager also. I'll message you though. Always got to plug my dad. You feel me? Oh, Adam's here. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Katrina said, I think it would depend on your show style. TNG. What is TNG? It's my usual recommendation, but if you are something of a huge Andor fan, then you might like DS9 more. I feel like this look it's kind of fun because it doesn't need to be like perfectly blended. I actually feel like I like it a little bit more with these reds being more blotchy. It just feels like a little bit more organic, you know, and we're going for organic. So Adam, what's up? How are you? So we're creating a Sith character. Oh, the next gen. Oh my God, how embarrassing. I'm a fake Star Trek fan. That's my mom, she knows. Yeah, we're creating a Sith look based off of these Venus flytraps. So we have like a working name. It's at the top per Taylor's idea. There's been a few good, oh my gosh, here comes all the Star Trek. This is a Star Wars stream, you guys. I'm just kidding. I don't even remember what we're talking about. Next Gen started before Voyager or DS9 Voyager, and DS9 started while Next Gen is already going. Oh my gosh, Lauren's still here. Hey girl. Okay, I'm gonna like kind of dot this around because I think it gives me like alien kind of vibes. It's giving like skin texture and not makeup. So yeah, maybe we can just kind of add some texture through here. Johnny said, that's okay, Crystal, my entire right arm are animated series things, so I'm a fake Star Wars fan to some people. I don't have any Star Wars tattoos. But if I were to get one Star Wars tattoo, can anyone guess what my Star Wars tattoo would be? Yeah, okay, Joey, I like the Chris Pine movies. My dad hated them. Oh my God, I'm glad you came back. You should have never left, Lauren. Mom of two children, of babies. Why'd you leave? Okay, I'm liking this so far. I know, I feel like the light is kind of blowing it out a little bit. Like if I'm back here, but then you can see my pants and it kills the illusion. You guys are just supposed to imagine that I'm in something like this, like from head to toe. I've revealed too much of myself. I'm not mysterious anymore. I would get a Baby Yoda tattoo. Me too. I would get a Baby Yoda tattoo. Adventurous tattoo. I got my name in Arbesh. Ooh, that's cool. You got your name in Arbesh? That's pretty sick. Had them jean legs. Remember that one time Maul wore jeans? That one time that Maul wore mom jeans? I'm so dead. Hey, you can only see my upper body, so you're lucky I don't saw my PJs on right now. Okay, this looks kind of sick right here. I like this shape. Maybe like this. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. What about this side? Yes, I think Darth Maul will always have the earring because that's what Ray Park had. Unfortunately, we disown Ray Park. Not my Maul. I like this. I like this because it feels like a little bit more masculine. And I like that for this character. All right, chat, what are you guys saying? Instead of a tattoo of Baby Yoda, get a tattoo of my heart patch that says Baby Yoda. That's cute. I think that's a cute idea too. Joey says, I have some ideas for a Loth Wolf / Loth Cat tattoo. That's so cool. Did you see the Loth Cat at Disneyland? Ray who, period. He's not our Maul. That's for sure. We disown him. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, you guys. It's kind of blown out right now, but you can kind of see it. You can see the vision. I'm not gonna back all the way up because it's gonna ruin the illusion that I'm dark and mysterious. More green. Okay, let's do more green. Give the people what they want. You want a live action hair? Stop. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna use this palette from Morphe. Is Morphe even still a brand? Let's see. So I have these colors, these greens. I think I want something that's definitely like a Baby Yoda green. I have this like Monsters by Melt Cosmetics palette. That. Can you guys see that green? Dude, this light is killing me. It's like this lime green. We're definitely going to use that color. I think I'm going to use a fluffy brush. I think it just helps to like reinforce some of these greens. I think I'm definitely gonna have to invest in a camera if I keep doing live streams because this camera is like not catching the makeup. There, you can kind of see. I got makeup all over my arm. Some of the green here too. Probably the most creative makeup I've seen you do. Thanks, dude. Oh my gosh, I have been like stressing. I've been stressing about this makeup look. Like, did you see the face charts that I made? I think I made like 4 or 5 different options because I was like, could not decide. And I felt like the stakes were so high because it's my first one. But you would think that because it's my first one, it doesn't need to be that serious. But as I said earlier, makeup is very serious to me, guys. Like, it's very important to me that it looks good. Morphe is a drugstore in drugstores now. Oh, interesting. I actually used to love Morphe lip glosses, and Morphe brushes were really good. Yeah, this green is pretty perfect. It's like that lime green just like these. I have this picture that I saved also. Oops. This one, I feel like this was like my first inspo that I found where I was like, I'm turning that into a makeup. I think I need to add more red because it's still kind of looking more Beetlejuicy to me because its red is looking a little bit purple. You're just passionate. Dude, I'm so passionate about makeup. I feel like that's like one of the things that I like really stress out about is that. Oh my gosh, Mariah and Lauren are in the chat together. Okay, you guys, so Mariah is my best friend and Lauren is my best friend and Lauren and Mariah are best friends. So like the three of us are best friends. That's some lore on us. Are you gonna post the face charts afterwards? I don't know. I don't think they're that good. Maybe. I forgot I have to take photos of this. Well, I think once I put the contacts on, it'll be pretty good. But I made like so many of them. So that's why I'm like, well, which one do I post? This one looks the most Sithy to me. Dude, my makeup looks sick. It needs more red though. I look too purple. Okay, do I have a red? Okay, I have this Visi Art palette. Let's see if this is like red or pink. I feel like it's so hard to find a true red, right? Doesn't that look pink? I'll add it. Maybe I should add orange though, if I want to like warm it up a little bit. Let's do this brush. No, let's do this brush. Okay, so Scotty said all of them in Darth Sidious voice. Ugh. Clears throat. Oh my gosh, Rosaldi, what? What are you clearing your throat for? It looks red on screen. Okay. I think it needs to be warmer because right now it looks very like purple and green to me. Eleanor says hi. Hi, Eleanor. Okay, we'll add some of this red. And I'm just gonna warm it up the teeniest, tiniest bit. I'm just gonna do this. Let's see. Hi from Arizona, hi. I'm pretty sure that's my aunt. Let's see. Let me see, chat. I cannot pronounce these words, Joey. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll post the finished look. I know. I'll keep it PG because Eleanor is here. So chat, be on your best behavior. Hi, NTE. Thanks for watching and supporting. Guys, my family is in here. No cussing. Okay, this feels a little bit better. Yeah. I'm gonna do some like right in the eye socket. Crystal family chat. Yeah, Johnny Star Wars thing is also Filipino, so we're all just Filipinos in the chat. okay. My mom's cool. She's cool with it. My mom knows what's up. All right. What do we think so far? I think I'm almost done with the makeup. Have to do my lips and a few finishing details, and then we have to think about hair. Oh my god, we have to think about hair. By the way, if you guys weren't here earlier, I did make a headpiece. So I am gonna figure out how to do my hair with a headpiece on. And I made like these little spines. Where did I put them? Oh, they're over there. And I did get like some, where are they? Oh my god, I found my Star Wars palette. It was underneath my contacts. I have all my makeup out on the table right now. I'm like losing everything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's use some of this red here. That's what I'm looking for. I think I want to go over this nose shape also. Just want it to be like, I just want it to be more red. Mom, you have to ask Dad which Star Wars, Star Trek episodes he wrote. I'll ask my dad. Even though my mom probably does know, but they're divorced, so. Okay, I definitely want like a little bit of highlight just on my inner corner, or like right on my lids. I want it to give it like this wet, textured feel. I need that palette. Oh my gosh, you do need this palette. Where did I just put it? Did I lose it again? Hello? I don't know where I put it. It's right here. Yes, this is the Star Wars palette from ColourPop Cosmetics. I love it. I would say I don't really use this palette that often though. Like I only use it for like YouTube videos. I do use the Mandalorian palette like every day. This shade specifically, Mythosaur. Mythosaur is like the perfect taupe. Joey, stop making fun of me. Joey, you're blocked. Where's the admin? Where's the mod? Where's Austin? Maybe for bounds or cosplays. Yeah, I think this would be like such a great palette to have if you're cosplaying because it's so versatile. Oh yeah, the Mando one is really good. I've been thinking a lot like how would I make these palettes because like I think that they're fine, but I think the color stories are not that great. Like the Darth Vader palette is so like not Darth Vader. Like why is there no black and why is there one red? I feel like these palettes need like more drama to them. I would love to have like, for example, show and tell. I love this shade actually, this highlight. I use this highlight a lot. But if I were to make my own Darth Vader palette, I would have like a bright white, like this kind of white. Like a true white. And I would call it like Stormtrooper or something. I'd also make sure there's a matte black and a matte white, a matte black. I would also have like a black with a ton of shimmer or a ton of black glitter in it. I'd also make sure to have a red or like multiple reds. I just feel like that's Darth Vader to me, like shiny black and reds. Oh my gosh, my family needs to chill out in the chat. You should design the Star Wars palettes. You know, would that be something, like, should that be more of like a live stream situation and we can kind of like put it together, like do it together, or would you want to like watch a video about that? Because I've thought about it. I thought that would be fun content. That's stuff I would want to watch. I wasn't sure like how much of like Star Wars content and makeup content can like mix. Like I just wasn't sure, you know what I mean? Like how far can I stray from like Star Wars lore and into more makeup stuff? Okay, I'm getting distracted again. I didn't mean to pull this out, but Stormtrooper is a good name for a pure white color. Yeah, like a matte white. Joey said a live stream designing the palette is a great idea, I think. All right, I'm gonna do that next. Do we need to get the mods on the family? Yes, call Austin right now, Scotty. Hi, Molly, thanks for coming. We are making a Sith character based off of a Venus flytrap. We kind of have some working names for her. But these are my face charts. I made like a bunch because I couldn't decide. So we're kind of just figuring it out together and hoping. I also made a headpiece, so I will be putting that on as soon as I finish the makeup, but yeah. Oh, that's so true. I guess I feel like I obviously love makeup in Star Wars. I just wasn't sure like how to manage the balance of it. So maybe I'll experiment a little bit more. No, Nerdy Brent, hi, you're not too late. I'm like, we've been here for 2 hours and I'm not even close to being finished. I'm like too busy hanging out with everyone to do makeup. Like, chat, be quiet so I can do my makeup. You guys are just like too much fun to talk to. I get distracted very easily. Okay, so I do want like a really bright highlight, like right here. I want it to look almost like kind of wet. Some of the inspo that I was looking at of Venus flytraps and like more carnivorous plants were like these things that were like curly and had spines and were like covered in dew, and that's like what attracts the flies to them. I thought that was pretty sick. So I'm gonna kind of emulate this like wet, slick feeling. Yes, like that. How has it been 2 hours? Dude, I don't know. Rizaldi was like, you should stream for at least 2 hours. If you can go longer, go longer. And I was like, 2 hours, that's so long, but I'm not even close. All right, should we put the contacts in now? Because I think the next step is my lips, or my eyes, like lashes. And I don't want to do the contacts after the lashes because that'll probably, do we need fake sweat? I'm dead. Thank you so much for coming, Joey. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, man. Okay, let's do lips and then lashes. All right, lips, contacts, lashes, and then hair, and then we're done. Contacts now. Okay, let me do the lips first, and then we'll do that. Thinking ahead. All right. No way this is gonna be under 4. It is a pretty intense makeup. Okay, I did really like the lips. There's these lips here. Everyone say bye, Joey. And I like these lips. I think I'm gonna do those ones. Yeah, so we had like a few people give some pretty good names in the chat. I did pin one to the top. That was pretty cool. Darth Dione. And then there was like a separate one, and Dione means man eater. And then the second part means like seduction in Filipino. I don't know if he meant like Tagalog or what is the other one? Which one does your dad speak? Ilocano? Okay. Okay, let me do my makeup. Even when I'm like doing makeup on my clients, specifically the lips, I always want to talk. I'm always like, so how's your day? While I'm like trying to do the lips. And then my client is just sitting there like, can't move. And I'm like, so how's it going? Where are you from? Can I be symmetrical? Please. I know there are way too many dialects. Okay, let's just go like this. I'll go down here too. I feel like I need to do this part with like liquid liner so it's like a little bit sharper. Oh, thank you so much, Brent. Thank you guys. When I was thinking about how I wanted this look to turn out, I was almost thinking about doing something a little bit more toned down, because like a lot of Star Wars makeup these days, like in show, like in universe, is like very simple. But then I was like, oh yeah, Darth Maul. Darth Maul is pretty crazy. So I was like, let me go all out. I'm really like trying to use YouTube as a way to like experiment more and like push myself out of my comfort zones, because I usually just do like beauty makeup. So, and I really want to get more into like experimental. I really want to do weird stuff and put colors all over my face. And so I was like, well, let me just hang out with all of my friends and play with makeup. And if it looks good, it looks good. I hope it looks good. I'm glad that you guys like it. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the lips a little bit. Red Bull is always a good call, period. Please. Scotty Holiday SW's thing is Liquid Death and mine is Red Bull. I hardly ever drink like carbonated drinks though, so I'm like, oh my god, am I just like super burpy right now? The Grogu mirror, yes, Grogu. It's the best mirror. If it has Grogu on it, like I want it. Like, did you guys see that the Grogu stuff in Japan, I was like, should I buy this? I didn't, because that would be ridiculous, right? Okay, let's do a little bit of red, I think, on the lips. Red or black? Okay. Can't wait for Star Wars Celebration LA and we can drink Red Bulls together. Yes, let's have a Red Bull party at Star Wars Celebration. That'd be so funny. Okay, let me just catch up on the chat really quick and then we'll put on the contacts. I have to wash my hands though because I want to be sanitary. Let's see. Okay, Johnny, how do you drink Red Bull at night and ever hope to sleep? I knew that drinking a Red Bull this late was going to result in me not sleeping, so I'm prepared. A Monster Zero kind of gal. I don't think I've had a Monster Zero. Should I try it? Yeah, the Grogu stuff is so cute, Brent. I also have the Grogu palette. I bought two of them because one I want to use. This one is very well loved and used. Hello, light, maybe. And then I have another one that is still in its like outer shell and packaging because I'm like, it's Grogu. I want to keep it and I want to savor it. Yeah, I have the Grogu headband also. I used it already to wash my face, but all right, I'm gonna put in the contacts now. I'll do it on camera so you guys can struggle with me, but I have to wash my hands because I have makeup all over my hands. So I will be right back. Just give me 1 second. Wait, talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. Do you guys talk amongst yourselves or? Oh, I made these. They're like, I made like little spines that kind of look like the Venus flytrap. And so my backup plan, if my like headpiece doesn't work, is I'm gonna like stick these all over my hair. And I did make a few to like glue onto my face. So like this. I think that's pretty sick, so I'll put 2 here, but all right. Let's do these contacts. Okay, so I haven't worn contacts in like 10 years. So again, these are from Moco Queen, and I got the Darth Maul one, and then I got a whiteout one also. Okay. Oh, reminds you of Warped Tour and drinking 0 water. I miss Warped Tour. I used to wear circle lenses all the time. Do you guys remember circle lenses? They're like the lenses that make your eye bigger. Let's see, what are you guys saying in here? Yeah, oh my God, I didn't know Star Wars Celebration is gonna be in LA. I could actually go to that one. Yes, Taylor, you have to. It'll be in LA in April 2027. Chat, I need to finish my Mando suit before the movie. Okay, you have 3 months? That's plenty of time. Ooh, cool. Are you making everything yourself, Brent? I seem to always have super long nails when I need to put contacts in, and it's so hard to, yeah. I got these nails, these like super long nails, and I was like, I can't put them on until I'm done with absolutely everything. Oh, Jess, I'm wearing your jeans. I don't know if you saw, but I'm wearing them right now. They're like my new favorite jeans. Like, I miss having nails. Ever since I started doing jujitsu, I had to get rid of my nails, and I'm really bummed out about it. Use the side of your fingers, it helps. Okay. You would wear whiteout contacts to work at Target? That's hilarious. I love it. I love that. That is so like goth of you. Oh, hello? All right, chat. Let's see if I can do this. I'm not going to be dramatic about it, though. I have been dramatic enough all day. We don't need more theatrics, I think. I did remember that when you put them on inside out, it hurts hella bad, so. All right. I got a clean paper towel. I'm going to put it right underneath me in case it falls. Okay. I feel like I need to stand up to do this. I'm not going to be dramatic about it, and immediately proceeds to be dramatic about it. Okay, let's do this. Do I not know how to put contact lenses in? I'm so dead right now. This is like the whole point of the makeup. This is like what is going to make the makeup, I think, is like the contacts. We did it. Yeah, Scotty, can you post it in Discord? It feels so weird. I can like see the yellow. We did it. Okay. We did it. Look up while you put them in. Okay, thank you. I will do that for the next one. Thank you for the contact tips. Okay, where did I put the other ones? Here. Okay, so dang, that's scary. Kiki and Luca, you're still here. Have you tried using those stick things that pop them in your eyes? Most people told me they didn't like it, but it actually made it easier. No, maybe I'll get some. Okay, no, thank you. I really appreciate the insight on how to wear contacts because I'm struggling. This looks so cool. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I'm so dead. My mind is moving so much faster than my mouth. I'm excited too. It's scary. Thank you. I like built this whole look around the eyes. Like I really wanted to have like 2 different eye shapes. And I was like, well, you know, she's a Sith. She's been through some things. So I think it makes sense that she has like scars and, you know, like think of Anakin, you know? Okay. All right. Okay, look up. Okay. Wearing those mall contacts all day at the convention was wild because I could see great in bright light and terrible in low light. I could see that because like I have kind of like this yellow, like I can see the contact, you know? Okay, let's see. Okay, look up. Okay. Ooh, what color lightsabers would your character wield? Ooh, good question. So I love a dual wielding a party saber. Who is this? Cal Kestis? I love a dual wielding like character. Like I love Ahsoka and Ventress have 2 lightsabers. I love that. The Stranger has 2 lightsabers. Definitely red because she's a Sith. But maybe before that, she would have like green. Maybe she has like 1 green and 1 red. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Okay, look up. Look up like this or look up like this. I saw that they make contacts with like prescription in them. Stranger mention. Honestly, I loved Kyber. He was so cool. Like he was like one of the coolest things to come out of like recent Star Wars, I think. Okay, like look up like this. I'm assuming look up like this. Next stream, can you do a makeup tutorial of emo target Scotty? That's what I'm going to show up to Star Wars Celebration as. That's my cosplay, is emo Scotty Holiday SW. Okay, let's do this. We're locking in right now, guys. Jesus. Hold your top lid if you can. Am I driving you crazy putting these contacts in? Yes, and then your head tilt. Okay. Okay, so lift. I got this. Dude, I got this, I'm telling you. Ah! Okay. Okay, I hope I didn't just turn it inside out. We're gonna find out. Okay, almost. Oh my god, I can't type. You're blinking too soon. Okay, got it. Bro. Okay, I think maybe it was inside out. Let me just wash it off really quick. Dude, I know. I'm so sorry that you guys are just... I'm trying to do this. I don't want to be like... not have the other contact in. Let's do it. Hello? Okay, you've got this. I'm locking in. Maybe I'll try the other one because this one keeps like flipping. Like keeps collapsing. Use the force. Thanks for believing in me, chat. Dude, I wear eyeliner. I can do this. Okay, let me try the other one. This one feels like a lot softer. Use the hand on the same side of the eye you're trying. Okay, so use this hand, tilt back to the opposite side. And look to the opposite side, okay? Same eye you're trying. Okay, so like, oh, got it. Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got it. Oh no! Dang it! Dude, we're getting it. I think you guys are right about putting it on the other side. I mean, you guys are the contact pros. Okay, let's see. We're so close. We're right there. Okay, it's burning. Okay, I think it's in. Just let me get the burning to stop for 1 second. Oh, it's so weird. I can't see anything. I don't know what I expected. I mean, I knew that this was a whiteout contact. Whew. Thank you for tilting your head in solidarity. I appreciate it. Oh, I see. I think my fingers were way too wet. My nose is running. That was so weird, opening my eye and immediately not being able to see. I was like, dude, something's wrong. And my eye was burning at the same time. How does it look? Scary? Do I look scary? Use your hate. I channeled the dark side for this. Okay, so I got 2 pairs of lashes for this because I want the lashes to be like pretty, but I also, thank you guys. It looks so weird. But I also want them to be like really spidery. So I got like this like super spidery lash, and I'm gonna cut these up at the same time. That's me every day. Oh, you retracted your message. Okay, so I got these light pink lashes. I went to the beauty supply yesterday and I got 12 lashes. I got 12 of these lashes for $10. But anyways, I digress. Let's see. I can't say. Thank you. Okay, so, and then I'm just gonna color it in the same color as like my eyeliner or like my eye color, because I want it to look kind of natural to this character. I don't want it to look like she has lashes on. I want her to just be a character with crazy lashes. Sorry, my nose is running on stream. Sorry, chat. Okay, I need more of that color, so I'm gonna use the Flash palette again, and I think it was like a little bit of red, brown, black, and I think I did do a little bit green so it's not so like bright. And I'm just gonna like paint the lashes. And I'll probably put this color like close to my lash line too, so all just kind of looks really seamless. Okay, I want it to be a little bit more red, so I'm actually gonna use the Star Wars palette. And I'm gonna use just like a fluffy brush. And I guess this will kind of like set the cream also. Okay, I just got a new setting spray also. This is from LA Girl setting spray. I've never used it before, but you know, maybe it'll be okay. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry and then let's see what you guys are saying. Oh my God, I can't see anything and I'm like sticking my hands in my makeup, knocking shit over. Okay, let's see. I have makeup all over now. Okay, let's see. Thank you guys so much for the support, for putting the contact lens on. I feel like that was a real team effort. I think I'm going to be a pro at putting contacts on now. Half a Buble brother, period. Thank you. Ooh, yes, a big scar. Yes, I have like a few different drawings of scars. Yesterday I was looking at like just people with normal scars. But I kind of like this, where it comes like from the eyebrow down and kind of like onto the nose. I think that could be cool. I also have like one that is kind of like a little bit more like Anakin. Because I was thinking, well, like, how did she get this scar? And I'm thinking, like, her species, like, they worship these carnivorous plants that eat people. So maybe, like, a rite of passage is they have to go and, like, fight one, or, like, they have to go and, like, survive being with one. So maybe that's how she gets, like, bit or scratched across the face. All right, let's do that while the lashes finish drying. We'll add the scar now. Okay, let's do some of this. Hi, Galactic Factum. Oh my gosh, sorry. I cannot see. Okay, let's do like a scar. I like the idea of a scar. We have this detail, so I think it might get a little bit lost. So maybe something that comes from like the eyebrow in. Cool. Yeah, I think I like that. I like the idea of it coming this way also, and maybe I want it to be like a really deep scar, like enough to blind someone, you know, enough to make their eye like useless. Not useless, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe it comes down a little bit. Maybe it was like a feel me? Does that make sense? Okay, now I'm gonna use an eyeshadow to give it like a little bit of shadow. We'll use the Darth Vader palette, and I think we'll mix a little bit of Battle Station and the Empire. I'm basically gonna make it look like a shadow, like right underneath. I think it needs to be a little bit more red, you think? Thank you so much, Brent. I'm telling you, I knew the contacts were gonna make it. Maybe add a little bit of red to this so it feels a little bit more like an angry scar, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm like burping because of this stupid Red Bull. I'm so sorry, Chad. So not ladylike. Oh my God, Sublight, I'm so dead. He said, maybe your character got her scar applying her contacts. Honestly, I did. I got my scar applying the contacts. The scar in my heart. Healed by anger, yes. This makes me really appreciate the costume and makeup department on set. Oh my God, you missed it, but we were like actually just harping on the makeup and costuming department on set. And just all the issues that I find I have with some of the stuff that they're doing. But I don't know if it's like really their fault or if it's just like technology is advancing in a way that like we're not moving the makeup forward with it. Because I said this earlier, so if you've been here the whole time, sorry. But the makeup that they're doing nowadays in the shows looks so similar to the makeup that they've been doing always. Like if you go watch episode 1 from the prequels, the makeup looks exactly the same. It's very flat, it's very simple, but I think the difference is like it was really well lit, and the shows that we're doing nowadays are like so flat, and so you have like flat lighting and then you have flat makeup, and so it just looks so like out of place, I guess. I know, I'm sorry. I have like a really big problem with like the makeup on set and the costuming also, but you know, I've been doing makeup professionally for 12 years now, so it's something that I pay attention to. Like I'm constantly like, that's what I'm trained to do. I'm trained to look at makeup. So fueled by Red Bull. Yes. Okay, let's put some mascara on. I have the Star Wars mascara from Pat McGrath. So we're gonna put that on. Look at this cute little makeup bag too. My friend Candace gifted this to me. Okay, let me measure this first. Always remember to measure your lashes. Do I have scissors here? I don't think I have my scissors here. One second. Okay. I always cut my lashes like a little bit shorter than I probably need to, just because I find like lashes, false lashes, usually tend to look better when they don't go to the edge of your eye. Like usually you want them to come a little bit up, and that helps give it like that lifted look. I bet the volume makes lighting weird on makeup. Light coming from all sides doesn't allow for proper shadows. Yeah. Oh my God. Hera and her tragic green face. Oh my gosh, I know. I think maybe the people shooting on the volume, yeah, they do need whoever did Elphaba. I think they need like different DPs, because the Batman with Robert Pattinson was shot on the volume, and that movie looks phenomenal. And I think it's because that guy who was the DP, he like created the volume, so of course he's going to create it where he can like work optimally. But yeah, I don't know, these DPs are just like not, I don't know, but maybe also that's just the way they need to shoot it nowadays because of like all the post work that they're doing. I don't know. Something is not translating. I think the makeup needs to change if they're going to continue shooting like that. I don't even know if like the makeup artists are having an opportunity to do screen tests. But I think at this point, like, wouldn't you know how it's going to look? Like, we're how many shows deep, you know? It's not like super new technology. I feel like if I was the makeup key on any of these, I would see how it would look, and then we would completely change it. We'd be like, all right, this needs to change. This is how we need to do it. But I don't know how it is working with a brand like Lucasfilm, because like I said, the makeup that they're doing now is the same makeup they've always done. And so I don't know if that's just like a brand thing also, like they don't want to stray from the brand. But something is not working. Johnny said yes. Hello? That was kind of the thought I had, that maybe the flat makeup is intentional maybe not interfere with the technology. It just looks bad though. I feel like there are ways to add to the makeup or make it look more natural. I keep talking about Pocket from the Skeleton Crew. Dude, her makeup design was so bad. And I don't know, like, if they just didn't get to test the makeup or, like, what happened with that, but it just was so bad. It just felt very, like, dated, you know? Yeah, I would almost think with something like the volume, I'd want to add like more contour, or I'd want to have like more dimension to the face. Okay, so another tip for false lashes, because I actually am really bad at putting on false lashes. I usually only wear half a lash. I usually cut the lash and I wear it like here. I don't do like a full strip, but I feel like this look needs a full strip. And I always get lifting in the inner corner, so I'm just gonna take this lash glue. I can't see. I'm gonna put it right against my lash line. And so when you put the glue onto the glue, it has a better chance of like sticking to itself than like sticking to the makeup or whatever else you have on your eyelid. Put it like right here. When I'm going out, I'll do it on the whole lid space here instead of just the front. But since we're just here at home, I'm just gonna keep it in the front. So we'll fix it in post. Someone who doesn't work on post-production, dude, for real. No, fixing it in post is the bane of my existence. Lucasfilm are always saying that they're trying to push innovation, and I think that's really, in terms of technology, makeup and costuming have fallen to the wayside. All those things should innovate and grow with each other. I agree. I really, really agree. I also wonder how much of that is like the union that's holding people back. Generally, when you're like a television or movie makeup artist, like I would say they're not very like on trend. I would say they're definitely more old school practices. You can still cut them in half and pull both sides on. I do that sometimes and I have the same problem. Oh, you put both sides on. Interesting. I'm like, maybe I should try that. Depends on the eye shape, I see. What kind of lashes do you usually like to wear, Molly? Yeah, the thing I'm having with like costuming these days too is it feels very like everything's like too clean and too perfect, you know? Like I want the clothes to be reflective of them being out all the time, or like dirty or like worn in, you know? Everything is like so perfect these days. And maybe that is because they're shooting on the volume, and so everything needs to like be perfect for the thing on the volume to clock. I'm not really sure. I've never shot on the volume. I have shot in studios that have similar technology where they're like big LED screens that like surround you, but it's not like one big. I haven't been to the one in the South Bay. Dude, I cannot, my like depth, my perception is like tripping out right now. Oh my God. I'm like completely missing my eye. I did it. Okay, let's see. Dude, Garza Whip looked hella good. All the Twi'leks from Book of Boba Fett looked so good. I think they had a different makeup team. I mean, it was so drastically different than everything else we got. I wonder if it was a different department or different team. Okay, what do you think of the lashes? Are we good? Back from my workout. Yes. Didn't miss the end. I know, girl, we're thinking it'll probably be like a 4-hour stream at the rate that I'm going. Okay. Yay. Okay, I want to add, I have like these little spines that I want to add to my face too. Okay, let's glue these babies on. I know, Garza Whip, she was that girl. I was so shocked that they killed her off. Okay, so I imagine this being like a feeler, like how, let's see, like how these ones, they have like the feelers on like the inside of the Venus flytrap. So I imagine that this is like a feeler. Is it this one? Okay. Everything is coming together. I know, I'm so excited. Thanks so much for sticking around through this, guys. Is there gonna be a photo shoot after this? I'm gonna take like 800 selfies, definitely. That's true, we didn't see Garza Whip die, so she could still be alive. Okay, let's see, I wanna do a little bit of like, I don't know how much this is gonna hold. It's not blended. We're not doing full effects today. It's fine. Okay. So for hair, all right, let's see. Okay. Makeup is done though. I'm pretty happy with the makeup for sure. Okay, so for hair, I imagined something kind of like Clea from Andor, like that kind of vibe. I was looking up like old concept photos of like Padme, because I'm like, dude, her hair is so good. I mean, her costume design through the whole trilogy is so good. And so it kind of led me into more like Renaissance hairstyles. So I was looking at like Renaissance hair. And I was also thinking about like, well, what could I do realistically? Ooh, Molly said you can be an Anzati, excuse my language. Their species have little face tentacle feelers that can retract fully in and out. Dude, that's so cool. I love having like lore people in the chat. That is great. I wish I had my pen so I could write that down. I'm gonna go back later and like write down the names and the lore that we have for her. So I just washed my hair, so it might be like a little too clean to style. And like I said, I'm not a hairstylist, so just gonna back comb to the gods. I already feel like my hair is too clean. It's like too slippery, you know? Even though this is a plant-based look, I could see a very Fire Nation half up to. Oh, that's a good idea too. I did make this headpiece, Katrina. I don't know if you saw it. So I'm gonna try to incorporate this into it. Let me put it on so you guys can see the vision. Yeah, I was looking at like Renaissance inspired hair, but I also feel like Asian inspired hair also goes with this because I mean Star Wars is kind of like an Asian medieval fantasy sci-fi mishmash, you know? So maybe. So when I created this headpiece, I was thinking about like why this character would have like this kind of headpiece. I was trying to make it look similar to like the jaw part of the Venus flytrap. And I was thinking that maybe, like I said earlier, they kind of like worship these plants. And so I was like, okay, well, it's an intelligent species then. But yeah, I kind of got this feeling that they like worship like these plants. And that's why they like are either like related to them or they evolved from them, or maybe these plants are like their gods on their planet. That's kind of like the vibe I was going for. So they wear like, she's wearing like this headpiece to kind of like show, you know? Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Thanks for being here while I play dress up, basically. Let's see. Just thinking something kind of like this. All right, let's try it. Yeah, I was looking at some inspo pictures of Padme, and she had some really cool things that came down. When I made this, I originally wanted like this huge piece to come up like this to kind of give the feel of the spines on the Venus flytrap, but I was very not prepared to build anything. So it just kept falling over. So I was like, well, this works. This is fine. Okay, let's try this. Molly, when you did your Elphaba Darth Maul, your Darth Elphaba look, what kind of face paint did you use? Did you use like water-based paint or? Because I'm interested in doing more like paints like that, I guess. I just don't know like what the best product would be. Thank you so much, Leslie. Okay, let's see if I can pin this. What I learned in theater is just put a ton of pins in it. Just pin it till it stays. Ooh, the Ben Nye. Okay, water-based paints and then Ben Nye setting powder. Got it. And then I kind of want this to be spiky as well. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This side of my hair is like so much thinner than the other side of my hair. I don't know if it's because like I sleep on this side or what. All right. We did one side, we can do the other side. Thank you. Honestly, I just try to make it happen. Taking notes from my own mall. I know, right? Did you see Molly's Darth Alphaba last year? It was so sick. It was the mashup that we needed. Girl, this is, thank you so much. Dude, if I could do the contacts, I can do anything. Okay. Oh my God. Just gonna hide that. So sick. I love it. Oh my gosh. We're just gonna hide this other hair. Oh my God, we did it. Chat, we did it. Okay, I also have this. It's like this shawl. It's supposed to make me look mysterious. Because I don't have like a cloak or anything, so. You know, we're just using what we have here, guys. I think this is like honestly my first ever cosplay. I've never cosplayed before. Yay! Okay, I'm just like a little bit blown out. Oh, I have my jeans on. Ignore my jeans. Pretend I'm in like all black and super mysterious and not in blue jeans. Ooh, out of visions. Hell yes. Like this. I think it needs to be like big. I wish I had like shoulder pads. I think she needs it. All right, this is the finished look, y'all. I'm super pleased with the hair. I was not feeling very confident with it, but we did it. We did it. We did it. All right. Yay. Now what? Oh, setting spray. Let me set this. I know, I don't have a lightsaber. You need to do a photo shoot. Is Miles still in the chat? Miles is a photographer I work with all the time. Maybe he'll shoot it. I would do this again for a shoot if he was down, just to get some portraits of it. Miles, get back in the chat. The hair looks so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Scotty. Holiday SW. All right. So now it's just us girls. What can we talk about? She's a trap. I am a trap. I'm a man eater. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. It honestly is it would be my dream to work for Lucasfilm. I was thinking actually, I watched Frankenstein. Oh dude, my nails. Sorry. I was watching Frankenstein, like the behind the scenes of Frankenstein. And I was just like so captivated with the production of that team and how like amazing it must have been and like how creative creatively satisfying it would be to like work with a team at that caliber. And I was like, do I want to work in film and TV? So I don't know. I know like the makeup union is like so oversaturated. But I don't know, maybe I would try it. Maybe I would try it just so I could work on a Star Wars. So one of the production companies that is like my main client, they did a bunch of promo for Marvel, Star Wars, and I don't know who the other one was, but that team, I work with that team all the time, and I worked on the Marvel commercial with them. And everyone on that team is always talking about how I was on the Star Wars one. And I was like, you guys, I was not on the Star Wars one. But in my head, I'm like, well, if everyone thinks that I was the makeup artist on the Star Wars commercial, maybe I was the makeup artist on the Star Wars commercial. No, but I really want to work for them. I did get hit up by a client to do a Disney commercial last year. I ended up not getting booked, unfortunately. And one of my assistants did a Disney commercial, and she said it was crazy because you have to shoot when the park is closed. So you're there at like 12 p.m. and then you work until the rope drop. So you're working from like 12 to 7. And she said it was crazy, but she said it was so cool because they like bring out all the characters for you to shoot with. Like she said she met R2-D2, and I was like, girl, bring me, I'll be your assistant. Like I'll clean your brushes. Like please let me do it. Let me work for them. Like I'd love to have them as a client. Oh my God, it would be so cool to work for Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, manifesting Lucasfilm as a client. Like in any capacity. I would love to work for them for any capacity. Even if it was just like event makeup. I don't usually do event makeup. I would do anything they asked me to do, basically. Yeah, Scotty knows. I'm not sure if like they hire union artists though. I know a bunch of people that have worked on Star Wars. Like one of my friends was a second AD for Kenobi. I was on set with her, and she didn't know I was a Star Wars fan, and she was wearing her Obi-Wan Kenobi shirt or sweater, like her crew sweater, and I was like, girl, did you work on that? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, what? Like I know so many people that have worked on Star Wars, and I'm like, when is it my turn? Where did I put the glue? I can't see anything. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna paint these red also. I think that's like, goes with the character. Scotty knows because I talk to them all the time about what I want as far as like being a makeup artist. So when do you guys think that Maul Shadow Lord is coming out? Do you think it's going to come out at the same time, like in May, like the same time we get Mando and Grogu? Like, do you think we'll have a Mando movie and a Shadow Lord show happening at the same time? I know we're going to find out tomorrow. I'm just excited. Wait, I don't know the joke either. Thank you so much, Molly. I'm glad you got to see at least the full makeup look. So thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the help with the contacts. Probably mid to late April to May 4th. Yeah, I have a feeling they would probably drop it on May 4th also. Either that or like the finale is going to be on May 4th. Yeah, these nails look pretty sick. What song is it though? I don't think it's a song that I know either, is it? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brent. This actually came out a lot better than I thought. I was super nervous. Like I said, I drew like 5 different concepts because I was just like, dude, what do I do? How do I look like an alien? It's like low-key freaking out for 3 days. Just like, oh my God, why am I doing a stream? We can laugh about it now, but okay. I'm gonna do like, let's see. I want to mix in a little bit. I'm mixing red in again. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of this primer because I don't want it to be super thick. I'm trying to thin it out a little bit. And I don't have my moisturizer near me, so. Oh, bye, Brent. Sorry, I can't read, guys. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you came. I'm glad that you guys all came. Okay, so let's just do the one hand. Oh, the name is called Scotty Doesn't Know. Love how this is coming together. Thanks so much, Katrina. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh. I think I want to put black too. All right, you guys, now that it's just us, what do you guys think of the live stream? Like, was this fun? Like, was it fun? I know it's not like super Star Warsy. I'm glad that like there's enough of us Star Wars fans in here that we can like keep the conversation going. But like, how was it just like watching someone do makeup? You know, I'm very interested in that sort of thing, obviously, but I don't know like how like people just think about it. Like, oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. It was fun. I think I would do this again. I really want to try to do like an actual character from Star Wars and not just like make my own. Like, this was fun too. I had a lot of fun like conceptualizing and building my own character. But I would love to do Thrawn. I would love to do Hera. Aw, I'm glad that he was able to come. I appreciate it. I for real appreciate it. Okay. I think we're done. I think that's everything. I don't have my powder anywhere near me, so we're just gonna, and I'm only gonna do the one hand because girl, I'm right-handed. I don't know if I could easily do that with these nails on, so. Oh, hey, Will, how are you? You came in at the perfect time. I just finished the makeup. Just created this character. So I created like my own Sith character based off of these carnivorous plants. My idea is that either the species comes from carnivorous plants, like they either like evolved from carnivorous plants, or they like are from the same, maybe they eat them, I don't know, but they're somehow related to them. I also think that they worship the carnivorous plants, like maybe they're scared of them and they worship them, and that's why I made like this little headpiece crown situation. This is kind of showing that they like regard the plant. I put like these little feelers because I think maybe she's kind of like derived from the plant somehow. We came up with like a few names, and we also decided that she is a dual wielder, and she has a red and a green lightsaber. Anything else? Oh, and then she got this scar here. So, But yeah, I was trying to think like what era she would be from, and I'm thinking she would be from like a long time ago. Like I think she would be from before the Skywalker saga. I don't know if it would be as far back as the High Republic, maybe sometime in between. I don't know a lot about like the EU, you know, so I think like somewhere in between there. This feels like a little bit more ancient to me, you know, like a more of like an ancient alien sort of thing. Yeah, Crystal High Republic era, because I haven't read any High Republic. Yeah, maybe she is from the High Republic. I just feel like it feels older to me. Like she feels like an older being, and they worship plants. And so I feel like it's more of like feels like older to me, you know, a little bit more like prehistoric, or not prehistoric, but you know what I mean. You guys catch my drift. Yeah. Pre-Old Republic vibe. Okay. There is always the Old Republic. See, this is like where I'm a fake fan. Think Revan era. I don't really know much about like anything outside of the Skywalker saga, guys. Yeah, we do need a Hera redo. I did buy contact lenses, like blue contact lenses for a Hera look specifically. I did get like this too. This is like eye blood. Should I put it in? Wait, I should put it in. My hands are all red though. This is like eye safe blood. She's friends with Darth Maul. How are you doing, Will? I'm so glad that you came. Adam was here a little bit ago. Okay, I might not be able to open the eye blood. Ow! That plastic is hard. like one eye, can't see out of one eye, and I can barely use one hand. Okay. Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate that. Okay, I think I'm only gonna do... We only know the High Republic from Wikipedia. Honestly, fair. I only know the High Republic from the Acolyte. Okay, I've never used this before. I can't read the text because it's too small and I only have one eye. I think it should only be like in this eye. See both eyes, fuck it. Does it look cool? I can't see anything. I for real cannot see anything right now. There it goes. Live blinding stream, dude. I'm trying to get like my aqueducts to move a little bit, girl. I don't think I put enough of the blood, the eye blood in. Time for a thumbnail face. I know. Me when I'm being serious. My vision is so bad right now. You should wear this to Celebration. Oh, that's a good idea. Ooh, she needs a fan made of vibro blades. Dude, I have a year and a half to get this ready for Celebration. I'll bring an OC one day. I'd have to like dress up all 3 days. I did actually apply to exhibit at Celebration. So we'll see if I can get an exhibitor thing going, because that would be really cool. You should wear it out tonight. What is it, a Wednesday? You want me to go out on a Wednesday like this? Like, hey, LA. Hey, girl. I do want to dress up for Celebration, though, for sure. Your aqueducts. I know. They're like... I feel like it just made the contacts black. It didn't really like bleed down the way that I wanted them to. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun. I really want to save up for a corner booth. Is anyone going to Rebel Scum Con? That's not the weirdest thing someone would be wearing on a Wednesday night in LA. You know what? You're right. It's LA. There will be crazier people on the street. Yeah. It's so true. I am going out tomorrow, so maybe I'll wear like some iteration of this. Rebel Scum Con. It's like this convention in Texas, and were you supposed to put the blood in if you have contacts in? I don't know. I put a little bit in, and I feel like it just like made the contacts like a little dark. Rebel Scum Con, I don't know. Weekend of August 8th. I heard that it's just like a mini celebration. Like all the Star Wars people go. Oh my God, Sublight. Sublight is like on the other side of the world. He's in the future. Oh, I know what you guys are talking about. Who? Who are we talking about? We don't know him. Rebel Scum Con. It's like a big Star Wars convention. Or I don't know if it's big, but I know everyone goes. I really want to try to go. I had big FOMO. Yeah, I picked up on that. Dude, I know. Redacted. Who? Who's Ray Park? Just don't. Rebel Scum Con? Yeah, you went last year, right? Like, it looks like fun. Yeah, I really want to go. I was looking into some other cons around LA too. Like, there's one in the IE that looks like fun. Hi. Oh. Oh. Okay. Dang. Oh, it is? Okay. I have to take my contacts out. Rizaldi just told me I'm not supposed to put this in when I have contacts in. He said it's dangerous. Okay, now I have to take these out. God damn it. All right. Okay, I have to get one picture before I take this off. That was my mod IRL. Yes, please. Thank you. I'm gonna take a photo really quick, guys. Can you see the eye?
Yeah. Like there's not enough light.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'll have to like redo it. Yeah, because I feel like the stuff made the contacts kind of black. How do I take these off? Okay, model. Okay. Sorry, I have to take the contacts off. So Rizaldi was like, I'll take photos for you really quick. Where did he put my phone at? Hello? Oh, my phone does not recognize me. Okay. Okay, so how do I take contact lenses off, chat? You help me put them on, so we're in this together. Ah, we did it. Okay. Oh yeah, I think the contact, the like eye blood stained the contact lens. Probably need to take another nail off. Blink extra hard. Are you kidding? Yeah, I think I need to take the other nail off too. Yeah, they're all left. You're stuck with us. Okay. Molly, help. No, Jess has got me with this. Okay. Use two fingers like you're pinching it. Okay. I'm free. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, unfortunately, the contact did get stained from the eye blood, so don't do that, I guess. Oh my god, I can see. Amazing. You can see a lot with this one. It got stained. It shouldn't be that dark. It does feel amazing. As soon as I took out the white one, I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. I didn't realize like how much I was like squinting. But I will admit, this look does not have the same impact that it did when I had the contacts in. Ruined a pair of contacts, but that's okay. We're committed to the bit. And at least you guys got to see it. I fear I might be really into contacts now. Even without the contacts, it works. Thanks so much, Will. It's like eye safe blood. It's called eye blood. Hello? Yeah, it's called eye blood. I got black and I have red because I thought that would look really cool. But I didn't know that you're not supposed to wear contacts at the same time. It says don't use it with lenses. It's like right there. But yeah, I got the photos. And you know what? Maybe I can do it again. It's like a test run, but miss my nails already. Yeah, I wanted to do like a bleeding Kyber crystal look, and I thought it would be cool to have like the red eye blood come down. Yes. Oh my God. I'm so glad that you got to see it too, Will. Yeah, the black eye blood. It's so cool. What are you guys doing for the rest of the night? I just love the concept. Thank you so much, Katrina. I knew that you would be into it. I know that you appreciate makeup. I definitely want to do more live streams in the future. I like this style where I'm like doing makeup and hanging out and talking to you. That's honestly like the whole basis of my channel, pretty much. Mariah, who's in the chat, Mariah and her wife, Misha, like we would just sit on FaceTime for like 4 hours doing our makeup, talking about Star Wars. And that's like really where I got like the idea for my channel, is just to like hang out with the girls, put on makeup and talk about our favorite thing ever, Star Wars. And so this is kind of like the ultimate version of that. Like when I make videos, it's cool because like it's cool, like it's fun, but this is fun because it's more of a back and forth. It feels like we're hanging out. But yeah, I also really like the idea of like designing my own makeup palettes, like Star Wars makeup palettes. I think I would have to like source from like the internet, you know. I don't want to like build my own palette, but I like the idea of like how would I conceptualize a Darth Vader palette, because it would look very different than this, you know. How would I make a Mandalorian palette or a Grogu palette? Because like I think that ColourPop is very limited to you know, having it be consumer friendly. Like I said, I don't know why there's not a black in this. There should be a matte black in this. There should be more reds. There should be like a matte white, you know? So I have so many ideas, and I think that that would be like a fun like live stream to do, because we could kind of build it together. You know, we can see like what we think a makeup palette would look like together. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around for the whole thing. I'm going to link your shop down below. I have the piece that I'm wearing is from her shop. I also have this little Darth Vader lip balm, and my pants. And my pants are too from her shop. I'll have it in the description when I get off. I'll like edit it in there. Yes, I want to maybe do it again in a week or two. Cool. Thanks so much, Will. Thanks, Katrina. I know you were designing your own makeup for a while, like, and then it turned into SideQuest Cosmetics. So I know you were like in that lane, and it's evolving, which I think is really cool. Like you're actually doing it. Of course, girl. Have a good night. Oh, you bought a KitchenAid so you can start baking more. Sick. Said you're making bread, right, Taylor? Yes, a bleeding Kyber crystal look by Crystal Kyber. Bye. See you later. Okay. Bye, Scotty. Thanks for coming. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm going to end this stream in a few minutes, too. I feel like it's getting to that point. We've been hanging out for like 4 hours. We already had to take off some of the look, unfortunately. But I'm glad that you guys got to see it. This is going to be fun to take off. I actually am going to order a chicken sandwich because like I've been stressing about this all week ever since I planned to do it. So I was like, you know what, as a treat, I'm going to get myself a fried chicken sandwich. Oh, focaccia. I really want to make a focaccia. Thank you so much, Will. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I think that's all that I'm going to do. I think we're going to end the stream. Before everyone goes, can you please give me a thumbs up on this video? It just like helps the algorithm. I don't know how or why, but you know, we gotta play the game. Let's play it together. So make sure you like this video, and if you are subscribed or not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because I'll be doing more live streams or more makeup videos. I mean, I already make makeup and YouTube videos, so thank you so much. This is so fun. It was worth the stress, honestly. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Sublight. All right, you guys, have a good rest of your night. May the force be with you, and I love you all. Thanks so much for coming on this character design adventure with me. Have a good night. Bye.